Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet are full of mysteries, and if you've been following the channel, you know I really like to speculate about them. That is why in this video I'll be compiling the ones that I'm looking into and hopefully find out about some more in the comments, so put your mysteries down there. I maybe should have made this one before posting the last few crazy theories. But anyway, I'm notsoAceTrainer, and what about the mysteries of Paldea? Let's get into it. I'm going to start this video with the more obvious location for mystery, and that is the Great Crater. The existence of this place is a mystery in of itself, but the presence of this strange unbreakable metal plate with a strange symbol on it, but more importantly the map of Paldea with marked locations that don't seem to fully align with either towns or gyms, with an X in the crater itself, makes for a very intriguing mystery. That is what I had in the script until Mr. Waldo Sanchez reached out on Twitter to tell me that those are the 10 sightings of Paldea, and then Paul Ramsey suggested that it might have something to do with the constellation. Yes, I'm already on it, and you can expect a theory as long as I find something about it. But about the symbol though, only theories, nothing more. Next up, another Great Crater mystery, the symbols in the grass this time. Yes, very alien-like. This cave is clearly a special place, with it being the location of Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant, the big Paradox Pokémon. A longtime supporter, Matthew, suggested that the 4 circles might hint at some power of friendship thing in the DLC, since we are a group of 4, us the player, Penny, Nemona and Arvan, and it might lead into the opening of a door behind the waterfall or something similar. It could also be related to the 4 shrines of the Pokémon of Ruin, maybe there's a 5th. That would be a very Pokémon thing to do, but I still don't have an absolute theory to hold on to when it comes to those symbols. Next up we have the mysteries in the Scarlet and Violet books, the disc Pokémon being one of the most intriguing. You know where I stand, this is most likely the 3rd legendary and it can bend reality. But it is strange that it is the only thing being censored in the game, and this includes its name in the logs in Area 0. The Pokémon seems to be covering its tracks somehow, or someone might be doing that themselves. I even tried to write down the missing letters to see if I could find some weird cipher that would decipher the whole thing, and after hours of going all Gravity Falls on that, I only got a headache, nothing more. It's down there if you want to, but I don't think it leads anywhere. We also have the imagined Pokemon in the books, the legendary Beast Mix and the Swords of Justice Mix. Are they real? The book says they're imagined, but it seems everything about the not real Pokemon was actually real. So the Paradox Pokemon are real, but they are also not real. They're imagined, but they actually exist. I'm pretty sure these ones will as well, and they will be part of the DLC for Scarlet and Violet that will almost 100% come. They might be the ones behind the waterfall, for example. Other questions raised by the books are who was talking to Heath when he got lost from the expedition team? What does that strange page say? The symbols do match some in the covers of the games. It all happened in an unfamiliar place, so was it the world of Violet or Scarlet, the opposing one from your game? It can't be, for that would be a familiar one, right? Another question that came to me was why did they mention that the Academy was the one sponsoring the expedition in the first place? Are they foreshadowing some hidden interest? It might be, or maybe I'm just paranoid. Next up we have another one, and this one was raised by Hit and Tamer on a previous video. How did Team Starr have special reverb rooms? There's no mention that these Pokemon can alter their types in any way, but they did. And they were used to win a battle that wasn't actually a battle, almost as if their wishes were granted in a way, as if their paradises came to be. Thinking about Starfall World also got me thinking about another question. Why did Gita truly want Penny's help? She has some weird set of skills, she can hack pretty much everything. Maybe Gita wants to find out more data about the 3rd legendary and it's all pretty much encrypted, so she has to find about it somehow. Yeah, I really suspect Gita, you should know by now. And finally, I have just one more. How are the Violet Paradox Pokemon part of the Scarlet Pokédex and vice versa? They are supposedly mentioned in magazines like The Occulture or thought about by mad scientists, but that would mean that someone crossed versions and was deemed crazy. Still, the information was added to the Pokédex as if someone believed them. We know Jack developed the app and we know Clavel helped him compile the data. So who crossed worlds and wrote for a magazine? How much do Clavel and Jack really know? We know that all the research equipment stayed in Clavel's office. Did he continue looking into it by himself or with the help of his biology teacher? Okay, I lied, I'm adding another mystery and it has something to do with the Great Crater. Don't you find it strange that we are able to all play together throughout Paldea, but things work differently inside the Great Crater? This was suggested by Fantastic Gino, another long-time supporter. Communication doesn't really work when it comes to trading and such, and it weirdly enough is always pretty much bright daylight when we are there. Does time even pass inside that place, or is it a completely different place, completely independent from the outside? And there you go. I really don't know how many questions I asked, but the ones I did are the ones I have my head really deep into. But what I'm really looking for here are not answers, unless you have them. That would always be pretty cool to read, but I'm looking for more questions. I'm looking for your mysteries. So what mysteries are you looking into in Paldea? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch. I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.